Alright, shoe review time. It is September 1, 2021. In today's video, we will be reviewing two of the most sought after shoes for me in 2021. The Invincible Run 1 and the Infinity Run 2. Both these shoes are part of the Nike Project Run Fearless program. A program in which Nike designed two specific shoes to quote, keep runners running. Now, due to the pandemic and the new variants, I try to limit my running outside to avoid contact with people as much as possible. So the next best thing in testing out these shoes is indoors in a treadmill. So the first shoe I have tested out is the Nike Invincible Run 1 in the Volt colorway, size 8.5 of course. And this shoe is basically a black Volt color. You can see the hints of black on the ankle area. Let me tell you, the hype around this shoe was crazy. People in social media were saying that this was softer than the previous 2020 Boost and other shoes on the market. So I got my pair, I tested it out. I was able to put in 20 kilometers in this shoe. This shoe was made to go fast and it is for the street. It's so soft and responsive and has a ton of energy return. This means every time you stomp on the pavement, the shoe bounces back, giving you that propel motion. So for every positive of the shoe, the comfortability of the Zoom X, the breathability of the Flyknit material, there is also a negative, and that for me was the laces and how short they really are. Now for me, because of the padding on the heel area, and if I accompany that with one of my favorite socks, which is Strideline, there was no need for me to do the runner's knot. I felt locked in, secured in the shoe. I didn't feel any heel slippage, but the laces were too short, so I had to swap them out to have a much better fit. So the technical side of this review is the drop, which is a total of 9 millimeters. The heel area is a total of 36.6 millimeters, and the forefoot is a total of 27.6 millimeters. So the final thoughts on this shoe is Zoom X is a worthy opponent for Boost, and it is a truly amazing ride. We now have a shoe that is pure Zoom X without any mixture of the Nike React, which last year Nike claims that it was their softest foam. We now have a shoe that dethrones that phrase. So this was the review of the Nike Zoom X Invincible Run 1. Great shoe for the price and the ride. Thanks for watching. It is now September 2, 2021, and we will now be reviewing the second shoe of the Run Fearless pack, and that is the Infinity Run 2. I recently finished a 5K run in this shoe, bringing a total of 20 kilometers in the Infinity Run 2. And my first impression of this shoe is it's a recovery shoe, and for long distances as well. It has the same feel as the Invincible Run 1, and for me, it has the same response and has a lot of energy return. Now, I don't have the Infinity Run 1 to compare it, but here I have one of my old shoes, the Legend React from 2018, which I enjoyed very well. As you can see, they have a similar pattern in the midsole area, but I believe this is now softer than the 2018 React version, in my opinion. Now, for me, this shoe was made for those easy runs, 5 to 10k at a slow and steady pace, and that goes for the Invincible Run as well. Now, once again, for every positive, there is also a negative on this shoe. And this is for those who like to pull the tongue and turn it into a pull tab when you get into the shoe. A YouTuber pointed out that once you pull hard enough on the tongue, you could actually rip it out. The lace area is one shoe, except on the tongue, which is just stitched separately. It is not like the Infinity Run 1 where just in one stitched upper. For the technical side of this review, we have a drop of 9 millimeters, and the heel area comes in at 33 millimeters, and the forefoot comes in at 24 millimeters. Now, final thoughts on these shoes. If you are thinking of getting into running, these will probably be the two shoes you will ever need. One for recovery and one for speed run. So I do hope that in the Invincible Run 2, they make a shield version so we can have a weatherized version of the Invincible Run. And for the React Infinity Run 2, just be careful when getting into the shoe and pulling the tongue. Use the pull tab, don't pull the tongue so it won't get ripped out. That is the review of the Invincible Run 1 and the Infinity React 2. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you out there.